everyone, this is Rachel. Thanks for clicking on my video. And I came in today with some celebrity tea. Now, this tea involves love and hip hop. And this is between Kirk and Jasmine. Now, y'all know Jasmine just came on the scene. And we just saw on the last episode her telling everything about the relationship between her and Kirk, and she alleges that Kirk is the father of her child. Now, y'all know she sat down with Carly Red, and she appeared to have all kinds of receipts. She told Carly Red that Kirk had put her up in an apartment, that he had gotten her a car to drive. He was paying, some of the bills for the baby, or basically all of her bills to help her take care of the baby. She said that he had taken her around his family and even bought Kurt and Rashida's baby, Carter, over to meet her son, Cannon. Now, let me just tell y'all some tea that has recently dropped. Don't know how true the tea is, but I'm just going to give it to y'all the way I got it. So here we go. So, there are two men involved. There is Kirk, Rashida's cheating ass husband who's out in the street. I call him the fool. You got this pretty woman at home. You've been with her since you were a teenager, and you're out here in these streets, as Rashida said, fucking around with these hoes. Then you got Rod, who is Mimi's ex, and I call him the pimp because basically the rumor that I heard is that he is Jasmine's pimp. And there is a third space. Now, who is that for? There is another man involved in this, and he is a guy that was Jasmine's boyfriend for 11 years. Now, while Rod was in jail, the pimp, Jasmine had been having this relationship all along with this guy by the name of Logan. Now, Rod, the pimp, didn't notice until he got out of jail. And allegedly, this is when Jasmine told him that she had been having this relationship with this guy, Logan, all along. Now, when Jasmine was pregnant, she told Logan's mother that the baby was Logan's. She even named it after Logan's deceased father by the name of Cannon. Okay? So what happened is when Rod got out of jail, he decided, and this comes back to Mimi, to run a little scam on Kurt, allegedly. So basically the scam was that they were going to tell Kurt that this was his baby. Now, they wanted a part of this love and hip hop thing, and allegedly they fabricated this entire story to, I guess, get money out of Kurt, which this is what's been happening. So are you guys following me now? So let me just repeat it. Logan was a guy that Jasmine allegedly had been having a relationship with for 11 years. Apparently he died. It doesn't say how, it doesn't say when. But when he died, Jasmine told Logan's mother that the baby that she was pregnant with was Logan's. Named the baby after this guy's father. And then when the pimp got out, Rod, she told him everything, and he said, hey, look, let's run this scam on Kurt. You've been messing around with him. Let's say that the baby is Kurt's. Now, I don't know how they were going to get away with that, because I'm pretty sure that if she accused Kurt, he said, I wanted to do a DNA test. So I don't know if she was messing around with all three, and then, she thought the baby was Logan's, and then she did the DNA test with Kurt, and come to find out, it was Kurt's, because I can't see Kurt putting her up in an apartment, giving her a car, paying bills and all of this, if he didn't have some type of proof given to him by her that it was his baby. So what that tells me is Jasmine is a hoe, because she was screwing, apparently, Kurt and this dead guy Logan at the same time. Because she had to be doing that, because for the fact that Kurt thought it was his baby. Now, they claim that all of this is going to play out on the show, that there's going to be an episode where, I guess, either the pimp or someone from Logan's family or friend comes in and spills the beans on Jasmine, letting everyone know that, this may not be Kurt's baby, because there is another guy involved in this by the name of Logan, who the baby could possibly be by. Ain't this shit crazy this year, y'all? I think that quite possibly, with all this shit going on, this might be one of the better years, the better storylines for Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. Now, the only thing about this that just trips me out about Kirk, Kurt has a wife at home. And just the fact that he was one of the contenders at Jasmine's rodeo, he had to have screwed her for Jasmine to be able to accuse him of being the father. Because when Kurt was sitting at that table, when Rashida confronted him, Kurt was looking all kinds of guilty. So we know at least that he actually slept with Jasmine, because Kurt, say what you want to say about him, I don't think he would be paying no bills for no bitch and giving her no car, putting her up in no apartment, if he hadn't screwed her and there was a possibility that he could be the father. So y'all, this Love and Hip Hop shit is gonna be something else this year. Now, I had did a video, but YouTube is tripping, and my Love and Hip Hop review, I could not get it uploaded. I'm gonna try it again. But y'all, this stuff with this guy Rod, Mimi said that he was a scam artist and that he was bad news. So in other words, are you telling me that Jasmine is one of his hoes, and he put her up to this scheme to swindle Kurt out of some money, and then Kurt, oh my God, he got mixed up with this woman who had set her sights on him to swindle him out of some money. I'm telling you, y'all, hoes and pimps, they run game on people. So this could be a possibility. But like I said, the only thing that kind of throws a wrinkle in it is because I'm pretty sure that for Kurt to be doing all that, he had to ask that girl for a DNA test to prove that this baby was his. And for him to start paying everything, something had to be given to him, proving that that was his baby. So my question is then, did they fabricate a DNA test to give to Kurt? I don't know, y'all. But you know what? Kurt and his shit, it's just taking Rashida through all kind of embarrassing, if all of this is true, shit all on television. He is making his wife look like a damn fool with all his shenanigans, like Jocelyn says. This pickle-headed, milk-dud head, Big Adam's apple having motherfucker is silly. If he allowed himself to get caught up in some bullshit like this, you big, stupid, milk dud head ass damn fool. How could you let them, if this shit is true, get you caught up in some crazy pimp hoe shit, y'all? Tell me, y'all, did y'all hear about this? And how do you think this is all going to play out on the show? And then now that this Jasmine has come out of the woodworks, we all said that the storyline with Kirk and Rashida has got to be false. But what do y'all think now? Do you think that this is a possibility, that this shit could be true and they just this stupid? Do you think that Kurt and Rashida are fabricating all this for a paycheck? Like I said in the video that I can't get uploaded, if they are some worthless son of a bitches, because who would want to put their 17-year marriage out there on television like that, for everybody to see, making your husband look like a cheating, slimy ass motherfucker, and then making you look like the stupidest bitch in America? Do you think that they would do all of that, all of this crazy shit for a paycheck from Love and Hip Hop? If that's what they're doing, then like I said, they are some simple motherfuckers. And I do not have any respect for Kirk and Rashida if they're doing this for a storyline and if they're doing it for a paycheck. Now, I want y'all to tell me, get down in the comments and tell me what y'all think about this new tea. How does it fit in to everything that's going on in this show? And y'all, if all of this stuff is true, this tea that I just spilled today is true, Lord, y'all, I can't wait for this shit to play out. Because maybe in this instance, Kurt was the victim of a scam and he may have screwed the girl, but he may not be the father. Let me know what y'all think. And thanks as always for watching my video. You guys have a good night now. Bye-bye.